What if I told you that a simple change in your morning routine could instantly boost blood flow, giving you back that youthful feeling? And did you know that nearly 50% of men over 60 experience blood flow issues that they don't even know about? The shocking truth is, poor circulation might be the first sign of something much bigger. Are you ignoring your body's warning? Gentlemen, it's time for a wake-up call. If you're over 60 and you've been noticing a lack of firmness or vitality down there, you might be thinking, it's just a part of getting older. But here's the truth. This isn't just aging. It's your body giving you an urgent warning about your circulation. According to a recent study, nearly 50% of men over 60 have reduced blood flow, and they don't even realize it. This can lead to more serious issues down the line if ignored. But the good news? This can be reversed with one simple change in your morning routine. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, MD, a functional medicine expert with over 30 years of experience helping men, just like you, regain their energy, intimacy, and confidence. I've helped thousands of patients get back to a healthier, stronger version of themselves. But I didn't get them there with pills or quick fixes. It was about addressing the root cause, poor circulation. And today, I'm going to show you how a simple fruit can do just that, bringing your circulation back and restoring your vitality naturally. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, a physician and a leader in functional medicine. For over 30 years, I've been working with men, especially those over 60, to restore their vitality and confidence. Through my work, I've seen how improving circulation doesn't just restore physical function, it transforms lives. Thousands of my patients have regained their energy, intimacy, and confidence by addressing the root cause of their problems. My approach goes beyond medications. It's about providing real, lasting solutions backed by science. If this message resonates with you, type 1 in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the tips that could change your life. Now, let's dive in and discover the solution that could bring you back to life. So, what's the solution to this circulation issue? And why is it so important for your health? Let's dive deeper and find out. The answer might be simpler than you think. So, what's the real solution to this circulation problem? Let me tell you something. It's simpler than you think. What I'm about to reveal is something many men overlook. But it's exactly what you need to bring back that vitality and strength that's been fading. When it comes to improving circulation and restoring vitality, many men are quick to look for complex solutions. They turn to medications, supplements, or extreme exercise routines. But here's the truth. The solution might be sitting in your kitchen right now. A fruit that's been shown to improve blood flow naturally and without side effects. That fruit is pomegranate. Pomegranate is not just any fruit. It's a powerhouse packed with polyphenols, antioxidants, and natural nitrates that are known to help open blood vessels and increase nitric oxide levels in the body. Why is this important? Well, nitric oxide plays a vital role in relaxing and widening your blood vessels, which improves blood flow. And guess what? This directly impacts your performance in every sense of the word. In fact, studies have shown that drinking pomegranate juice daily can increase blood flow by nearly 30% in just 2 weeks. That's a significant improvement. But it's not just about the studies. I've seen it work for my patients. One man, who had been struggling with his vitality for years, started waking up with firmer erections within a week of drinking pomegranate juice every morning. Now, you might be thinking, is it really that easy? Yes, it can be. Adding pomegranate to your daily routine is a simple yet powerful step to improving circulation. It's not a quick fix, but a long-term solution that can significantly enhance your quality of life. What's even better is that pomegranate is a natural solution. Unlike pills and medications that come with side effects, pomegranate provides your body with the right nutrients to improve blood flow naturally. You don't need a prescription or a visit to the pharmacy, just a simple fruit. But eating pomegranate is only half the story. The real secret to improving your circulation and vitality isn't just in what you eat, it's how your body uses it. You need to support this process to make sure you get the full benefits. While pomegranate is incredibly effective on its own, it's just one piece of the puzzle. In order to fully unlock its power, you need to make sure your body can absorb and utilize it correctly. That's where nitric oxide comes in. Nitric oxide is a molecule that helps relax your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow freely throughout your body. As we age, however, our body's natural production of nitric oxide drops significantly. In fact, studies have shown that most men have about 50% less nitric oxide in their 60s than they did in their 20s. This reduction in nitric oxide is one of the key factors that lead to poor circulation and reduced vitality. But don't worry, your body can still produce nitric oxide, and with the right support, it can be reignited. Pomegranate is just the beginning. It contains natural nitrates that are converted into nitric oxide when they enter your body, giving you that much needed boost to your blood flow. But here's the catch: if you don't take steps to protect your nitric oxide levels from being destroyed, you won't get the full benefits. So, it's not just about eating pomegranate, it's about maintaining those levels and keeping them working for you. One of the easiest ways to do this is by incorporating certain habits into your daily routine that support nitric oxide production. For example, drinking water with lemon in the morning can help preserve nitric oxide in your bloodstream, keeping those blood vessels open for longer periods of time. Another great addition to your routine is consuming healthy fats, like walnuts and almonds, which help transport the antioxidants from pomegranate deep into your cells. By making these small changes, you're giving your body the best possible chance to regenerate and restore itself, leading to increased blood flow, energy, and overall vitality. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Robert, who was 67 years old and had almost given up hope. But after just 10 days of following this routine, something incredible happened. He got his morning wood back. Let me introduce you to Robert, a 67-year-old man who walked into my office with a look of frustration in his eyes. He wasn't in pain. He wasn't sick, but he felt empty. "Doc, I haven't felt like a man in months." He told me, "I don't even wake up with the usual firmness anymore, and I don't know what to do about it." This wasn't just about the physical act. It was about Robert's identity, his sense of pride, and his masculinity. He was frustrated and, quite frankly, embarrassed to admit how much it was affecting him. He felt disconnected from himself and his partner. He wasn't looking for a quick fix. He wanted something that would actually work, something that would bring him back to life. I told him something simple but powerful. Every morning for the next 2 weeks, I want you to eat half a pomegranate on an empty stomach. Chew the seeds slowly. After that, eat a handful of raw walnuts and drink a glass of warm lemon water. Don't skip it, not even once. At first, he thought I was joking, but he agreed, and I could tell that he was at least willing to try something different. Just 10 days later, I received an email from Robert. The subject line read, "You were right." Inside, he wrote, "Doc, this morning I woke up and it was there. Strong, natural, like I was 40 again. My wife noticed it, too. It wasn't magic. It was his body responding to the right tools and support, improving circulation, restoring nitric oxide levels, and allowing his body to function the way it was meant to." This story is not unique. I've seen this with countless men who have tried the same routine and experienced remarkable results. Whether it's restoring vitality in the bedroom or just feeling more energized, improving circulation with simple natural methods can have a profound impact. But there's more to this story. What if I told you that you can enhance the effects of pomegranate and nitric oxide with just a few simple habits? These habits can turn your morning routine into a full-body circulation reset, making the results even more powerful. What many men don't realize is that improving circulation isn't just about eating the right foods. It's also about what you do after you wake up. I've seen that the men who experience the most dramatic improvements aren't just eating pomegranate and doing nothing else. They're incorporating small, intentional habits into their mornings that trigger nitric oxide production and support their blood flow. For instance, a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood or doing a few deep belly breaths by the window can make a huge difference. It may sound simple, but this light movement and controlled breathing activate your arteries, stimulate nitric oxide production, and get the blood flowing to where it's needed most. Hydration is another important piece of the puzzle. When you wake up, your body has been dehydrated overnight, which can affect your circulation. Drinking a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural salt and a splash of lemon juice helps to hydrate your body and improve blood flow. This simple action sets the tone for the rest of your day. Deep breathing is another powerful habit. Most men, especially after 60, don't realize how shallow their breathing has become. When you take deep, slow breaths into your belly, you activate the vagus nerve, which helps reduce inflammation and boosts blood vessel health, particularly in the pelvic region. It's a quick, easy way to support circulation and improve overall blood flow. These habits, when combined with pomegranate and the right diet, can completely shift the way your body responds every morning. You're not just improving circulation. You're creating a full-body circulation reset that boosts energy, mental clarity, and overall vitality. Now, here's the truth that many men don't want to hear. Your breakfast could be sabotaging all of your efforts, even if you're doing everything else right. It's not just about what you add to your morning routine. Sometimes, it's the things you're already doing that could be holding you back. Take, for example, a common breakfast food that many men eat daily: bacon, eggs, and toast. While they might seem like a harmless start to the day, they could actually be doing more harm than good. Bacon and other processed meats are loaded with saturated fats and nitrates. These substances cause inflammation and stiffen your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow freely. On top of that, sugary breakfast foods like toast with jam or cereal can spike your insulin levels, causing more damage to your blood vessels and nitric oxide levels. Even that cup of coffee with sugar and cream can hinder circulation, as the sugar and artificial fats can negatively affect your body's ability to produce nitric oxide. But here's the good news. Swapping out these harmful foods for healthier alternatives can make a massive difference. Instead of bacon, try some raw walnuts or almonds. They're packed with healthy fats that support your blood flow and provide antioxidants that protect your blood vessels. Swap toast with a whole grain option and top it with some avocado for extra healthy fats. And instead of sugary coffee, try drinking it black or with a splash of almond milk. Your body will thank you. It's about making small changes that work with your body, not against it. I've had patients who were doing everything right, including eating pomegranate and exercising regularly, but their progress was being sabotaged by their breakfast choices. Once they made these simple changes, everything shifted. They started feeling more energetic. Their blood pressure dropped. And yes, they even started feeling more vitality in the bedroom. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really thought about your morning routine? I'm talking about the first hour after you wake up. You might be surprised by how much this simple window of time affects your overall health. Most men don't realize the importance of what they do in the first hour after waking up. This is when your circulatory system sets the tone for the rest of the day. What you do in this crucial window can either inflame your body or activate it, making a huge difference in how you feel throughout the day. And one of the simplest ways to kickstart your circulation is by adding a few light movements and deep breaths right after you wake up. A 10-minute walk is a great way to get your blood flowing. You don't need to run or do anything intense. Just a light stroll around your neighborhood. When you move your body, you activate your arteries, helping to get the blood moving and encouraging nitric oxide production. It's a simple habit that can have a big impact on how you feel in the morning and throughout the day. Breathing exercises are also key. Most men, especially as they age, don't realize how shallow their breathing has become. When you take deep, controlled breaths, it helps to activate your vagus nerve, which in turn lowers inflammation and helps your blood vessels stay healthy. You don't need to spend hours doing this, just a few minutes of slow, deep breathing can make a world of difference. But it doesn't stop there. Hydration is another key element in resetting your circulation every morning. When you wake up, your body is naturally dehydrated after a long night's sleep. Drinking a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural salt and lemon juice can rehydrate your body and kickstart your circulation. This simple act can help you feel more energized and alert, giving you a solid foundation for the day ahead. Let's get real for a moment. What happens when you start waking up with energy again? When your body responds to the changes you've made and you start feeling like your old self again. It's not just about physical performance. It's about the confidence and the sense of being in control of your life once more. For many men, especially after 60, losing vitality can feel like losing part of their identity. It's not just about the inability to perform. It's about feeling less like themselves, less confident, and less proud. Many men tell me they feel invisible or like they've faded away. These aren't just comments about intimacy. They're about self-worth, identity, and pride. Losing vitality can feel like losing the essence of who you are. But here's the beautiful thing. When your circulation improves, so does everything else. Your energy returns, your focus sharpens, and your body starts responding to the signals it's been missing. As you start waking up feeling more energized, your posture improves, your voice becomes stronger, and you begin to feel alive again. This transformation isn't just about physical performance in the bedroom. It's about showing up as a stronger, more confident version of yourself. When you feel good about yourself, it radiates to those around you. Your partner notices, your family sees it, and you walk into a room with more presence and confidence. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about reclaiming your masculinity, your strength, and your pride. When you start waking up with energy, when you feel vitality in your body again, it's a game changer. And I've seen it happen over and over again with men just like you. They took action. They stuck with the plan, and they got their lives back. So, now you're probably wondering, how long will it take before I see results? Well, the truth is, your body is far more responsive than you think, and change can happen much quicker than you might expect. One of the most common questions I get from men is, "Doc, how long will this take?" I completely understand why this question comes up. When you've been dealing with frustration for months or even years, hope can feel like a dangerous thing. But here's the good news. Your body can respond more quickly than you might think. In the first 7 days, you might not see dramatic changes, but you will notice subtle improvements. You'll wake up feeling a little more rested, and your energy levels will start to stretch further into the day. For some men, there's a flicker of that familiar firmness in the morning. Even if it doesn't last long, this is your body's quiet way of saying, "I'm still here." By day 14, things start to shift more noticeably. Blood pressure often improves, sensitivity returns, and your mind feels clearer. Many men even report feeling a sense of desire and intimacy that they hadn't felt in years. One patient told me, "I caught myself thinking about intimacy again, and I haven't thought about it in ages." That spark, it matters. By day 30, if you've stuck with the routine, you'll see the real transformation. Erections become firmer and more spontaneous, your mood stabilizes, and your physical control returns. But let me be clear, this isn't a magic pill. This isn't about instant results. It's about giving your body the tools it needs and allowing it time to heal. The timeline might vary slightly from person to person, but one thing's for sure, your body wants to respond. It wants to feel good again, and if you stay consistent, you'll see the benefits. The key is patience and consistency. Small, sustainable changes lead to big results over time. Now, I want to share something incredibly important with you. This isn't just about improving circulation or feeling better physically. What truly transforms a man is the decision to believe in the process again, to trust that healing is still possible. No matter your age, for many men, the hardest part isn't the physical changes, it's the mental and emotional shift. It's about believing that there's still hope, that your best days aren't behind you. Many of the men I work with tell me that they've given up on feeling like their old selves. They feel like they've lost their masculinity, their sense of power, and their identity. But here's what I want you to understand, that belief is a choice. And it's the most powerful decision you can make. The process of healing, regaining your vitality, and feeling like yourself again isn't just about following a routine or taking a fruit in the morning. It's about deciding that you're worth the effort. It's about embracing the fact that you can feel better, stronger, and more confident no matter how old you are. When you commit to this process, your body listens. It responds. It begins to heal. And when you start feeling that shift, when you wake up with more energy, when your body responds the way it used to, when you feel the vitality return, it's life-changing. It's not just about physical performance. It's about confidence. It's about identity. It's about living life fully again. I've seen it happen time and time again. Men in their late 60s, 70s, and even 80s who thought their best years were behind them have reclaimed their vitality, their strength, and their masculinity. They did it by committing to the process and trusting that change was possible. And now, they're living fuller lives than they ever thought possible. We've talked about how to improve circulation, how to boost nitric oxide, and how to incorporate simple habits to support your health. But now, it's time to reflect on the big picture, what's truly at stake here, and why this matters so much for your life. What I want you to understand is this health isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about thriving in all areas of your life. The goal here isn't just to wake up with stronger erections or more energy. It's about reclaiming control of your life, feeling confident in your own body, and being present for the people who matter most to you. Too often, men get caught up in the idea that once they reach a certain age, their best years are behind them. They feel like they've peaked, like their vitality is slipping away, and there's nothing they can do about it. But that's not the truth. Your body is capable of incredible things, and with the right support, you can turn back the clock and experience a level of vitality and health you thought was gone for good. The steps I've shared with you today: eating pomegranate, adopting simple habits to boost nitric oxide, making smarter food choices, and incorporating light exercise. These are all small, consistent changes that add up to big results. The key is persistence and patience. In just 30 days, you can start seeing the transformation. But more than that, you'll start feeling better about yourself. You'll start feeling more like the man you used to be. And that's what really matters. It's not just about physical performance. It's about showing up as a fully alive, confident, and strong version of yourself. That's what I want for you, to feel the best you've ever felt, regardless of your age. Because the truth is, you're never too old to make a change. It's never too late to reclaim your vitality and strength. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I want to leave you with something powerful to think about. All the advice, all the tips, all the changes I've shared with you, they won't work unless you make a commitment to yourself. The most important step you can take is the decision to take action. It's not enough to just watch this video or read this advice. You have to apply it. You have to make the choice to invest in your health, your vitality, and your future. The changes I've talked about today don't happen overnight, but with consistency and dedication, you can make them a part of your daily routine and see dramatic results. I know it's not easy. Change never is. But the rewards are worth it. When you feel stronger, more energized, and more alive, you'll realize it was all worth it. You'll notice the difference, not just in your body, but in your mind, your relationships, and your overall quality of life. And remember, you're not doing this alone. There's a community of men out there who are also taking control of their health and their lives. You're part of that community now. So, I challenge you today. Commit to making this change. Start tomorrow. Try it for 30 days and see the difference it makes in your life. Your future self will thank you.